Okay, got the camera to work. Left the camera in the car last night. She was a bit cold. The battery didn't want to play, so I took the battery out, put it in my pocket for a while, and we're away. It is a bit nippy. As you can see, I'm dressed up like the Michelin Man. Anyway, it was the first night out in the off-grid 12-volt bush camping situation in the van. Must say, very happy. As you can see, I haven't done any more painting or cleaning well, it's all cleaned, but you know, I've got holes to patch and stuff like that, and I haven't decided what sort of paint or cover to put on the walls. It's got to be something that's not going to either not show marks so well or clean easy, because you're going to be like, if you have a look around the bottom, there's all scuff marks, and I do it myself, being such a small area, especially here. You end up like bumping into it and kicking it, and especially under here. That door needs to be fixed too. The toilet slides out when you drive along, when you put the brakes on, but that's easy fix. I'll show you outside. Everyone's looking at me thinking I'm weird. Oh, we'll get a good view. As you can see, we'll just stay here, mate. Actually worked out that putting the ute off the side of that thing works really well. Dog comes and goes out of his bed and doesn't make mud everywhere. That's pretty cool. Easier for him to get in and out. Easier for me to access stuff. I'm actually just running the fridge in the truck at the moment, a little 12-volt one. Today's going to be like, I've brought some tools with me. There's some things I can start fixing up inside. And most of all this weekend is about just a maiden voyage test run for towing and braking, and get the canopy, not the canopy, yeah, oh God, I can't remember the name again. The thing that goes off the side, the tent that goes off the side. You guys are going to put so much shit on me for this, but anyway, that thing, annex, there you go, the annex. Get that out and have a look how that sets up. I had a look at it in the bag. It looks like it's hardly been used, so we shall see. That awning coming off the back is going to have to come off because the zipper on that is fucked. I went to open it and all the teeth broke off, and there's no way to roll it up and put it away now, so that's going to have to come off before I go home. But that's a bummer, but you know, not real fussed on it anyway, to be honest, even though it works good with the ute. Anyway, everyone's looking at me, so I'm going to go inside and yeah, play around.
What's up, man? Come on.
Anyway, just a quick note on something, guys. That power plug that I thought was the brakes is not. It goes to the battery in the van, so we've saved me wiring it up. Now running a wire from, you can see it's down there, from the van to the car, and that goes to 100 amp hour battery plus the solar panel on the roof up there somewhere. So basically that gives me altogether 195 amps of power, and if I want to go somewhere I can just unplug that and the van will run off the 75 amp hour battery inside, not a problem. I mean, I'm not in it, so there's nothing being turned on or anything. Everything's off anyway when I'm out and about. So, and that lets me run a little fridge in the van, in the truck, which is really handy. You know, it uses a lot less power for one, and if I go down to shops I can just throw stuff in or out of it, or it's good, all good. Oh, and the car also charges the system as well when it's running. So anyway, you get a spanky new tow bar on the back. Spanky new tow bar. Should I add that to the cost of the van, Reno, guys, or not? Because that was a lot of money. I think we should. Just pop that down, eh? So yeah, I don't know how much gas I've got. Wouldn't have a clue. Feels like there's a bit in there. I want to try and run the fridge off gas today inside the van and see how that works, just to test everything out, you know. So it's something I haven't done yet. But anyway, all the motorbikes are starting up. No prizes for guessing where I am. I'm going to go inside. It's cold. The wind is bitterly cold. It's snowing down fucking south, and that's where it's coming from. And it doesn't look like the sun, like, it's trying. Anyway, poor Boodsy's cold. I'm going inside. Ciao, guys. I don't know if I mentioned this last time, but that little cover wheel thing down there, I've put that on. It's just a bit of plywood, basically to replace what was there. It was exactly the same. A little bit longer so that I could get some more meat into the screws, because of that this area here was a bit chunked out, a bit rotten, so That's done. It had yucky carpet on it, so that's going to get either, I don't know, painted or something. We haven't got that far yet. It's all decisions. Got to get some advice and talk to people. She's done the dishes this morning. Oh good. No worries guys. It smelt like, this morning when I woke up, it smelt like dog fart and lamb chops, because I had lamb chops for dinner and the dog was sleeping just inside the door down there, which was alright. Actually worked out alright. I wasn't going to have him in here, but if he's just going to stay there on his mat, that's fine. It was flipping cold, so he was happy. I was happy. I slept good. As you can see, I just packed the tools up. But yeah, I was just spent some time sanding and puttying up these holes. All the holes are filled, so just wait for that to dry now. Set 3 hours, so I'm just going to leave it. Whatever. I might even just look at it tomorrow. Sand it flat, and that back wall will be ready for paint. Give it all a light sand. Should be ready to go. So that's the back wall done. I was having a look around for more holes. There's a bit of scuff marks there, no holes. There's no real holes anywhere else that I care about, except for here in the kitchen area. I might, I'm not keen on painting that wall, because that wall's part of the bedroom. It's reasonably clean and good, so I might just leave it. I want to leave what I can. So there are options. I can put plugs in, make it look a bit more professional, or I might actually mount a, I'm looking at getting a weather station thingy, one of those cheap weather station things that tells you the temperature and all that sort of crap. Or I might put a carbon monoxide alarm, carbon monoxide monitor there, which would, actually that's not a bad idea. So I'll leave those holes anyway. And after that, all the top half of these cupboards, show you, no DVDs in there, all this surface, it's pretty good. I'm not complaining about it. It's the doors that make it look ratty. So the doors, I've decided I'm going to go make my own doors. I'm not going to fuck around trying to clean these up and get the paper off them. I think I'll just make my own. And then after that, I'm pretty happy. I mean, it's a bit scuffy around here. This must have been the main bed. It's a bit ratty around there, but and here where the main seat sort of is, stuff folds up and down, and it's very ratty around the bottoms. Actually, I could, there's a few little bits down there I could putty up if I could be bothered. Yeah, that one there. But I'm going to I think I'm going to paint all that down there and around there a dark colour, even just like up to the level of where the beds run, and just run a line around and paint it all dark colour, just to because you're constantly like boom doing this sort of thing when you're walking around. I am anyway. Maybe I've got big fucking feet. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna go and see what the dog's doing and play with the annex. Hey guys, look, get angle. Where's my good side? I ain't got one. Damn it! I knew I had a face for radio. Anyway, I'm gonna go find a dog and maybe play with the annex or something. I don't know. Coffee and durry time. Cheers! I'm off my head. Crazy. Just an update, guys. Actually moved the van, I don't know, 100 metres. Hi, buds. Yep. Just to get out of the wind. The wind's going to be persisting for tomorrow as well as today. I'm leaving tomorrow, but yeah, it's much better over here. And there was an existing campfire, so I said to the guys when they were packing up, leave that, I'll take care of it. And I come over here and it's 100% better. It's a lot warmer. I've actually run out of water. Well, water in my tank anyway. I've got bottles of water, so I have to be a bit more careful what I'm doing. I'll just be using that for drinking water. As far as washing is concerned, there's a dam over there, or there's water over there in a water tank near the toilets, which you can use but not drink. So I boiled some of that up. There we go. Just found his spot. Boiled some of that up to do dishes in and stuff like that. But yeah, I think the problem with the tank is, I'll go through it later in a bit more detail, but I think the problem is either the breather on the top is blocked, so when you fill it, it's building up back pressure, and it's like it's full but it's blowing the water back, if that makes any sense. I'll do a diagram later. Or there's no breather at all. I haven't actually got under and had a look yet. It's not leaking. I've had a look at that. It's not leaking at all. And when I fill it, it's like you're filling it and it's full. But it's blowing it back out, which was a concern when I filled it. I thought it might be the case, but something to have a look at when we get back home. We go home tomorrow, so we'll just exist on what we've got and have a look at that. I might have to put a breather line in or something, because yeah, water displacement and air and all that sort of thing. Anyway, I'll probably do a short video on that a bit later with a bit of a fucking more descriptive sort of explanation. But anyway, there's no one left. We've got one car over there which has got a bicycle bloke, a motorbike rider out somewhere, and he'll be gone tonight. These guys just pulled up and parked in, actually camped where I was, which is extremely windy, and they've got a rooftop tent, so I felt like going and saying to them, not the best spot guys, but they drove around for an hour and sat there for an hour and decided on that spot, so good on them. And these guys are still down here. They've got another caravan. There's 3 caravans down there now. They were pretty quiet last night, so no issues. I hope you can hear me over the wind, guys. Everyone else is gone, and it's a Saturday night, so, and if it's anything like last night, the stars are going to be great. I saw a what I thought was a planet last night. I couldn't tell, but it was huge, big star. I don't think it was a star, but it was huge, and it was just so clear. Like, this wind's just blowing all the crap away from Sydney, and you don't get any of that pollution in the air, and you can see quite well. But anyway, I'm getting smoked out. The dog's covered in shit. You shake that off before you go inside, Boots. Good boy. Anyway, I'm going to chill out, have a couple of whiskies, and think about dinner later on. I think it's only like, it's 4 o'clock or something, so yeah, not much to do. He thinks he's going in the van. No, you're not going in the van. He's looking for a warm spot, poor bugger. He's got the back of the ute set up for him if he really wants it. But he wants to be where all the action is. Anyway, guys. Life's hard. Well, you know it's cold when you get your chicken out to defrost at 10 o'clock in the morning, and it's now almost 6. And it's still frozen! Everything is still frozen. Anyway, it's almost there. Anyway, hopefully you get this. I want to explain what's going on with the water tank. So, let's draw a box. Alright, that's your caravan. That's your van, right? Your water tank sits underneath. There's like wheels, blah blah blah, whatever. You got a fill line coming in, running to the bottom of the tank. I don't know if that's right or not, but that's your fill line, so you fill it up from there. Excuse me. You've also got a pickup running from the bottom of the tank, so like, you know, whatever, that goes up to the sink. Put S for sink. So when you fill it, the water comes in the fill line, fills up to a certain point, and then you get pressure. The air's got to come out, right? For that water to build up, that air's got to come out. So it should have, from the top on the side here, or from somewhere at the top, a vent with, you know, a vent with a bit of a I don't know, S-bend or whatever you want to call it. But yeah, that's to let air out as you fill it up. So the water comes in, water comes in, the water comes in, the air goes out. I think either this air vent from here or from here is non-existent, or it's blocked. That's my opinion, because I think I'm filling it to about halfway, probably a bit less, and then the back pressure from the air that's built up in the tank, the air up the top here, is pushing the water out when you're filling it. So it's a false fill. Like, you think it's full, but it's not, because that air is pushing that water out. Because I've been here for 2 days now. Well, this is the second night anyway. I've run out of water, and I'm guessing it's a 60-litre tank, maybe 40 at the minimum. I haven't done the research. I've got underneath and I haven't seen any fucking leaks, or, you know, the fuel line's good, doesn't leak. The tap from the tank to the sink is good, doesn't leak. Yeah, the only thing I can put it down to is it's not filling enough, because there was no way enough water in there. I've done, you know, 4 cups of coffee and dishes, and the water's gone. So I reckon it's not filling. Anyway, that involves me. Look, there's me getting underneath and having a peep, having a look to see what's going on with venting the air tank. So you'd think they'd fill from the top, but even if they fill from the top, you need to get that air out. That air's got to come out. If the air doesn't come out, it's not going to fill properly. So scribble, ribble, ribble. Hopefully that sort of fucking clears things up. I know what I'm talking about anyway. But things I've got to look at is water tank rear awning. The rear awning is absolutely gone. The teeth on it, plastic teeth, when I tried to open it, it's just disintegrated. It's gone. It's finished. And some wheel chocks. At the moment I'm using logs and rocks and whatever I can find. So wheel chocks, guys. It'd be easier just to fucking buy some and carry them, wouldn't it? Yeah, minimal things. Done some work to the back wall, gonna paint that, blah blah blah. It's an ongoing project, as I knew it would be. So that's where we stand. But this water issue is priority, because yeah, ran out of water today in the tank. It's still there. There's still a bit there, but it's yeah, not pumping out like it should do, and it fucking emptied really quickly. So I was surprised. Hello, a hippie van pulled up. Gives you a look at the hippie van. Whoop, I lost my pen, hold on. Look, hippie van. Hippie van pulled up. Hendrix Rogas. Okay. Maybe we get some Swedish love action tonight, huh? Maybe we get some tourist backpackers want to go yeah all night long. Anyway, see you guys. I'll yeah, see you in the morning. Bye. Well, this is the water. Oh, good morning first. Good morning. This is the water I put in the fridge yesterday when I was running it on gas. I think let's see. I think I had the fridge on a bit high, don't you? I was still trying to get used to the settings and stuff, but it works good. The fridge works. Especially on gas. Anyway, I don't know. I'll just keep it down a bit, I think. Oh, I just woke up, it's cold. I'm going to put this on the stove and try and get some water out of that. Some out of that and make it coffee. Coffee time. Coffee time.
Do not forget, guys. Like, share, subscribe.